It is February, what is today? February 4th. I am fed up. Gonna be moving to California March 1st. Trying to buy a house here in St. George. Feeling like my life is starting to get back together, but now I need to do something about this. Today marks day one of the 8-week Get Big, Shredded, Lean. Just get back on it. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys everything that I'm gonna be doing, kind of from supplement wise. I'm gonna go get the supplements that I need. So the supplement stack, the program I'm gonna be following. The program I'm gonna be following is the follow-up to the Modern Physique. So after you guys finish the Modern Physique on BodyBuilder.com, head over to my website. This is gonna be the program that I'm gonna be following right now to make some tweaks in it to make sure it is good to go when everyone's done with the Modern Physique so they can do this. But I'm gonna be trying to document this. You know, it doesn't look bad. Again, I got some labs, but I'm just not happy with it. Got a photo shoot in Australia in March in 6 weeks. So that's kind of the shoot date. Actually, it's about 6-7 weeks, yeah. So it's gonna be a full 8-week program that I'm gonna be, my program actually on my website is 12 weeks. So we'll do a 12-week program then. We'll just do the whole life of the program. So this, again, this, no flexing, just standing straight. It's gonna change. We got 12 weeks, but 6 weeks is when the photo shoot is. So we're gonna see what we can do in 6 weeks with this. All right, first stop, I always say that, all right. First stop to get back on track is gonna be Supplement Place. And I'm doing this because they have a body fat scanner that, again, not super, pretty damn good in terms of if you're looking for one that is, besides the DEXA scan or like the Bod Pod or the Body Tank one, this is going to be the most accurate. I'm just trying to get a baseline so that I can kind of watch my numbers. Hopefully body fat go down, body weight go up a little bit. Because I haven't been lifting regularly, hopefully that's the case with this prep. It's a lean muscle gaining one. So Body Comp, they have this here. So Adam, thank you for letting me use this. I'm gonna jump on this because it's go time. We're gonna check it, you know, every month or so. The photo shoot's in 6 weeks, about 6 weeks and a couple days. And then also, I wanna be in 8 weeks at a very good place. So it's kind of an 8-week trainer here that we're gonna be doing. So the goal is to see if we can gain size and reduce body fat. So we're gonna call this a lean muscle gain program here. And that's everything from the diet to how we train to the supplementation, which I'm here to get a couple things as well. And we'll go over all of those. We got some serious work to do here. P.S. I'm wearing the new Swole Nation shirts. These will be out actually probably within the next 4 to 7 days. I'm kind of pissed off right now. So my body weight was 215.6. Body fat percentage, they got me at 15.7. That's not acceptable. That's awful. Simply awful. But you can only get better from there. So the idea is to drop that to 6%. We get 10%. Hopefully, again, like, because I haven't been working out, and you know, I don't know exactly how accurate that is. Maybe once I start working out, that goes down. I did my body fat a couple months ago. When was that?
A couple months ago.
Probably in November.
Yeah, that's November.
And I was like 9.
I think it was right before Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah. And I was like, actually, I might have even been like 8 or 9. So I don't feel like I'm that far off of that. But we might do this one more time here just to make sure it is correct. Okay, we just redid it, and I got 13%. But I've been told here that if you do it, I just ate lunch, and I had pretty good, it was chicken. Well, I'll tell you what my meals are today. But it was chicken with some whole wheat pasta with broccoli. And then I had 2 clementine, little oranges things. And that was probably a half hour ago. So, it's gonna be thrown off a little bit. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning, I'm gonna try it. 15 was my first, 13 was my second. Hopefully tomorrow we get a little bit more of an accurate reading, because I'm hoping I'm around 10.
Man, that was rough. That was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Going in there, getting my body fat, and granted, hopefully it was a little bit higher than what it actually is. Like I still can kind of see abs, so 13 seems a little high. 15 definitely. Like I felt like, you know what I felt like? You know, as a kid, you know you haven't done well in school. Like you know your grades. You get your report card and you're about to open it up, and you have that sick feeling in your stomach, like, oh shit, there was that assignment I didn't turn in, or that test that I didn't do well on. That's what I felt like stepping on there, and then getting that back. It was like a big F. It was like a big, like, I'm failing right now at fitness. I'm failing fitness. That is not okay. That is not how we roll. And again, people can say, you know, it's all I do, it's your job. You know, there's no excuse. It's what I have to do. Traveling, you know, not having a home, those can't be excuses. And I don't care about, you know, I can't move into my place for another month, so guess what? I'm gonna be living on the road some more. I'm gonna be living out of a suitcase some more. I'm gonna be going to look at houses here to try to buy and rent out. So I got a lot of things going on, but you can't let the things that matter most take a back seat to the things that matter least. So let's go shop. My diet the last couple weeks have consisted of way too much of that and way too much of this. Water. Gallon jugs, spring water, we're getting you. I try to drink at least when I'm on it. Like one of the very first things you can do is get a lot of water in your system. Like it makes you feel like you're flushing those things out, so when you're starting new, flush those bad toxins out, kind of get on it. If you're dehydrated, you're not gonna perform in the gym, you're gonna feel like crap. Staying hydrated makes your skin good. Don't look at that, I got a zit right there. It makes your skin more clear, so stock up on some water. You just need one, and then if you have good water in your faucet at home, just keep filling it up. That's what I do. So, gonna get some water. All right, next up we have the eggs. So usually I just go with the egg white beaters, or the egg whites. It's just convenient. I hate cracking eggs on eggs on eggs. I've done it both ways, but I usually eat some whole eggs too. So I go with the organic, cage-free whole eggs in it as well. So egg whites usually in the carton. I think it's probably cheaper if you buy eggs and just use the whites. So if you're balling on a budget, just buy a big thing of eggs like that down there, and then crack the eggs yourself for the egg whites. But typically my breakfast is like a cup of this, which is about 27 grams of protein, and 2 whole eggs. I cook them separately because I like to put the whole eggs on the next product I'm gonna get. So I like my eggs just slightly runny, so over medium. And I put them on my Ezekiel bread. Where's my Ezekiel bread at? Seriously? What the hell? It's always here. There it is, Ezekiel bread. They're hiding it from me. So it's all the way down here. I do this. I don't, you know, when I start eating, I just feel better eating this. I feel like I'm making the healthier choice. Dave's Killer Bread also has one that's super low carbs. This, for one slice, is like 15 grams of carbs. It is 4 grams of protein, so pretty solid bread there. I try to go mostly gluten-free. So the next product that I get is usually a gluten-free product. I'm just gonna tell you now, it's oats. I'll usually have a cup of oats with some berries in there, 1 slice of Ezekiel bread with my eggs on there, because I just like the way it feels and tastes, with some spinach on there. So I gotta go pick up oats, some spinach. For veggies, so we all know you need to get your veggies in, like your mom tells you. I just do these. I'm lazy, guys. I'm super duper lazy, so I just do these steam fresh. You pop the whole thing in. I'm all about convenience. All about convenience. You pop the whole thing in the microwave, cook it for about 5 minutes, and then you let it sit. But this is what I will be getting. You have the all-natural chicken breast, hand-trimmed, recipe ready. So this is about 98, I would say, 98 to 99% fat-free. I always do hand-trimmed. It's a little bit more expensive, and I guess if you want to get the stuff that's not hand-trimmed, you can hand-trim it yourself. Again, I'm all about convenience. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a secret that I like to go with. I like to use, it's not even a secret, I like going with these because in these, they're separated to individual pouches. Each pouch is, I think, you have 21 grams of carbs, so not a whole lot. So I do this,
My higher carb days, I'll be doing 2 pouches of this, 1 slice of Ezekiel bread, and some fruit. And it comes out to about 60 carbs, maybe a little bit more. So, pretty good breakfast there. Almond milk. Next up, put it in some protein shakes. It's good in protein shakes. Good with oatmeal. Also makes amazing. If you can find cashew milk or almond milk, it makes amazing protein ice cream. And we're going to show you guys how we make that later on. Next up, we have the all-important Little Black Notebook. I know I've talked about this in the past. Honestly, the best gains and when I'm on it, it's because I'm keeping track of things in a diary. Now, it doesn't have to be a fancy one. You can go out. I used to have a Swolger Nation one. I think they're all out of stock. They've been out of stock for a while, but you can find them in a GNC and pay a little bit extra for them. You just need some paper to write out your percentages, especially if you're following the Modern Physique or this new program I'm going to be doing. It's all based on percentages on those heavy compound lifts, so keeping track of them is huge. Also, just keeping track of your body weight, how you felt that day, just everything. You can go back then and look at what works and what doesn't work. Keep a track of the supplements you're taking. Start implementing one, see, track, research, just like you would scientifically. You take a supplement, you take it for 3 weeks. Do you notice anything different on it? Is it doing what you think it should be doing? If it's not, don't use it. So this little black book is super important. Go get yourself one. All right, next up we got avocado and the fruit that's gonna go in my oatmeal. So the avocado, always nice to add healthy fats. I'm gonna be at like 75, 80 grams of fat every day, about 80 grams of fat every day. So getting those healthy fats are gonna be important. So finding a good avocado is always important. And then berries, strawberries or blueberries, super low in carbohydrates. I used to do a banana, but bananas just, I feel like they're so calorically dense for what you get there. So I'm gonna go blueberries here, $3.99, not too bad, super duper easy. If you want to, I always try to buy stuff that's in season too. When things are in season, they're gonna be more fresh, they're gonna be less, less, I guess, hands-on. Like if something's in season, you're just gonna get that fruit or vegetable when it's at its best. So try to get things in season if you can, fruits and veggies. Bonus item here, Kodiak cakes. Super high protein. So if you need pancakes or waffles, like if you need that, we're gonna be showing you how to do some healthy protein pancakes, but if you want like real flapjacks or waffles and you want them to be somewhat healthy, these are the best. Go with these. I almost forgot a very important item. Rice. So this is pretty much 2 cups of rice in here. You heat it up for 90 seconds. It doesn't get any easier than that. I like the jasmine rice or the Thai lime rice. So it's made with organic rice even. So, depending on your grocery store, you're gonna have some product like this. It's about 39 grams for one cup here. So people are laughing at me because I'm vlogging. About 38 grams in this one for half a pack. So pretty good. High carb days, I'll be getting that whole pack probably pre or post workout in my meal there. So that is pretty much my grocery list. We're gonna throw in some sriracha on top of that. Throw that bad boy in the cart, and then we will be set to go. So we were in the supplement store today. They didn't have my DHEA or my probiotics, so I need to pick up those on bodybuilding.com along with Optimin, which is going to be my multivitamin. That is going to be my pre-workout of choice or anytime. I also like doing again, I'm looking for a stimulant-free pump pre-workout. I might have to come up with on my own. Vitamin D, carnitine, CLA, glutamine, creatine, unflavored BCAAs, and Hydro-Whey. The reason I do unflavored BCAAs is if I get too many artificial sweeteners, there's an artificial sweetener that has some artificial sweetener in it, I just start feeling crummy. And I just don't like the way getting that much artificial sweeteners. So, gonna be using Fat Grips for, I'm gonna be giving them a go again. I dug them out, used them a while back, about 2 years ago. Gonna use them again. You guys saw my my meals that are my food that I really liked. Drinking at least 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water a day. And then the Icon meals come in handy. On these, again, don't care if you guys get these or not. I use Easy Fit. It's a code on Icon. It saves you like 10 or 15%. The only reason I get them is because A, I hate cooking, and B, I travel too much to actually cook. Obviously, I could cook down here. The rest of the house upstairs, it starts smelling. I feel bad. Even when I live on my own, like I'll probably cook. Maybe I'll cook once a day because I love my breakfast. But I might cook a dinner on the weekends, which is nice. But these meals super convenient, come in handy. But again, you don't have to do that by any means. So let's get down to what I'm doing with my programming. So a lot of you guys might be following this, the Modern Physique on bodybuilding.com. It's an 8-week program. I'm going to be doing my big program, which is again the follow-up to that Modern Physique. Big is going to be a little bit more detailed, a little bit more for that advanced user. Again, I worked on it with conjunction. I kind of did the outline work and then had some guys, Jake Hutton and Michael Kaziel, both have their master's degrees in exercise physiology. I had them work on it to look at actually the strength program of it. Really wanted them to help out with being scientifically sound with the strength training program. So I'm going to be doing that and be making little kind of changes here and there to things that I like, that I think, you know, the people that follow me like, to make it more of a bodybuilder. You know, I'm kind of the bodybuilding mind on it. They're kind of like making sure I hit those strength elements. Moving on, I'm going to be somewhat conservative in my starting calories. So protein, 260. You know, if I weigh let's say I weigh 215, obviously that's more than 1 gram of body weight. I want to make sure that I'm getting at least, you know, 1.25. Actually, couldn't even quite be that. At least 1.2, just slightly over my body weight in protein to cover that. Carbs are actually the third thing I figured out. Fat, I take kind of the rough estimate of the calories I feel like I should be getting for maintenance. You can find that on bodybuilding.com. It's awesome. It happened that there was an optimum. Like I can't control bodybuilding.com. I hope you guys realize that. There's me. There's optimum on the next slide. Winning. But again, so kind of looked at what my total calories should be for maintenance, and there's calculators on bodybuilding.com or online, you know, depending on, again, this is what I'm going to do for maintenance. So hopefully the next couple weeks I kind of stay level around 215, harden up because I'll be working out, supplementing smart. I might gain a little bit of weight because I'm on that creatine, might hold a little water, I don't know. We're gonna see, we're gonna find out. But hopefully I stay kind of pretty steady with more lifting, with a little bit more calories, but with a regimen of, like, you know, making sure I'm getting healthy fats in the avocado, making sure I'm getting enough protein, because right now I'm sure my calories are all over the place. Some days I probably get 90 grams of protein, way too many carbs, way too many fats, so I feel like I'm a little scubby, like I said. And then carbs, so fats should be anywhere between 20 to 25, 26% of your total calories, and then I fill the rest of them with carbs. If this isn't enough, if I'm losing weight on this, I'm going to increase the carbohydrates a little bit. I'm not going to carb cycle because this isn't a cutting. You know, I'm not trying to get super shredded here. I'm trying to get a good baseline. So lean. This is what you do. You know, you have so many guys talk about, okay, are you bulking or are you cutting? This is just a lean mass building. So should do it. You know, I'm hoping to lean out and get bigger again because I haven't been working out. That might be doable. Oh, also to track your calories. MyFitnessPal, the nutritionist, whatever you use, just try to, you know, don't be crazy with it. When I'm on prep, I get crazy, like I'm weighing out everything, and that's great if you do that. You know, I feel like I can kind of eyeball it, and as long as I'm getting, you know, as long as you're within 50 calories for the day, you know, you're going to be pretty solid. It's going to even itself out. So there are my starting macros there: 260 grams protein, carbs, fats. If I'm losing weight, I might bump up the protein slightly, the carbs slightly. Fats I'll probably keep there for a little bit, and then see how we go. Gym time. All that other stuff was just in order to prepare for in here. Obviously, what we do in the kitchen is going to be super important. Supplements are important too, but it all revolves around coming into the gym. You work out, you eat right to work out. Supplements play a little bit of a role there. Drinking enough water, sleeping enough, it all plays a role. So tonight, like I said, I'm finishing up my testing process for this big program, all based on, you know, calculating maxes. Well, easy way to do that is the max. So tonight, I'm gonna be on that thing, maxing on front squats and deadlifts. My deadlift's weak sauce. You know, growing up did straight leg deadlift. I really didn't do a ton of just normal deadlifts. So, got a pretty much an empty gym in here. Max front squats, max deadlifts. Got to set up the safety racks because I'm gonna go to failure. Day 1 in the books. Kind of a frustrating day, I'm not gonna lie. Keeping track of my workouts in my black book. A little bit disappointed in my lifts tonight. Maxed out front squats, maxed out on my deadlifts, and feel motivated, but I feel like I don't want to get in the habit of taking time off because it's so much harder to get back into shape and feel good about things. So we also did leg press tonight, some hamstring curls, some knee extensions, some hack squats, hip adduction and adduction, and then standing toe raises. So kind of like write down my notes. I'm gonna be tweaking up this program. Again, it's a strength-based program that maxes have to be known to start because everything's based off that. We have some hypertrophy and some strength, some explosive movements in there. It's gonna be good stuff. So again, excited to announce these are gonna be back for sale here. Hopefully people like them. A lot of people at the expos asked for them back. So I appreciate you guys following along. I know this hasn't always been I haven't always put out a ton of videos and kind of been up and down, really since, I sold that house from Idaho. Been living out of a suitcase, in basements, in foreign countries, Airbnb in California, Airbnb in Idaho, Airbnb. I don't know if you guys have ever used that app, but you go and you rent other people's houses. I sublease a place in LA for like 5 weeks, and then I come back to St. George. St. George is cool, but gotta get to LA. So that lease starts March 1st. Couldn't get in there until then, but I'm pretty excited because a lot of good content, a lot of good people to work out with. The Mecca obviously is amazing, and who doesn't love Southern California sun? So got a lot of positive things coming your guys' way, positive things in my life. Want to keep it all positive. Put the quarter in, round and round, up and down, all good things. I'm going to bed. Good night, Soldier Nation. I'm taking life by the horns.
That's me taking the bull by the horns. That's how I handle my business. It's a metaphor.